Hi, I'm Amy from Amy Designs, and today I'm here to share with you a couple of tips for keeping your embroidery floss neat and free from knots and tangles. When you first get your embroidery floss, it comes in a skein, and it's nice and easy to find the end and pull your thread out, and everything's going smoothly until you get about halfway through your skein. The bands fall off, the threads get tangled, and suddenly you have a giant ball of thread that's a mess. In order to avoid that, I start at the very beginning when I get a brand new skein, and I wrap it in a clothespin. I'll write with a ballpoint pen or a mechanical pencil the number of the color of the floss that I'm using, and then I'll hold the loose end around the clothespin and wrap it all up. When I get to my free end, the last end of my floss, there's just enough give in your clothespin to slide it through, and it holds it securely. Now your threads don't get tangled, you can take them with you anywhere. They're super easy and portable to store and transport. The second tip I have is when you're separating the strands of floss into individual threads. When I first started embroidering, I would just take one of my strands and I'd start pulling them apart like this. And by the time it got to the end, there was a knot. I could usually get one, maybe two strands out before all of my threads were a hopeless mess. Then I learned this trick, and it's changed my life and saved all of my thread. So what you're going to do is separate out the ends of your floss. You're going to grab just one single strand, and you're going to gently pinch the end of your floss between your thumb and your first finger. Then you're going to pull out that piece of thread, and you'll see that the rest of your thread starts to coil up. Don't worry about it, don't panic, just keep going till you get your whole thread all the way through. Once it's free, I like to shake it loose so all of the spin and the coil in it can come loose, and then I'll set aside my single strand, and then I'll come back, and there might be twists or coils in my previous piece of thread that still has a bunch of strands to it. I'll just straighten it out, and then I'll come back to the top, and I still have pinched between my thumb and my first finger, and I'm going to pull my next thread. Again, I'm going to shake out so it's nice and flat and straight, lay it down, and then I'm going to undo all of my twists and tangles. You're going to repeat that till you have all of your threads separated. Then you can pick out as many or as few as you need, and you're ready to get stitching. Hopefully this helps you keep your embroidery thread nice and neat and free from knots and messes.